Well, there we are. Next week's Future World presentation is called Time After Time, which speculates on what would have happened if H.G. Wells' time machine had have been built. Time After Time is our Future World movie next Thursday at 11:35. And back to tonight at 2:35 this morning, Off the Wall, the latest videos, pop and rock news, plus all the latest showbiz gossip. And at 3:35 we ask the question, what does it take for the TV comedians of today to become the comedy movie actors of tomorrow? At 3:35, it's Crazy About the Movies, focusing on 4 comic talents who have made that big leap forward to films. And from new films to old films, 50 Years On features the newsreels we were watching 50 years ago this week as the Second World War draws ever closer. 50 Years On is at 4:10, followed by another edition of Farming Diary. Well, it's the man you love to hate tomorrow, and I don't mean Paul Lavers. Hello, here are the Prisoner Cell Block H headlines. No, I'm talking about James Whale, the James Whale radio show, the only radio show with pictures, even if it would be better not to see him. James Whale is tomorrow. Stand by next, though, for Crime Story.
May the gloss in Ross be a good gloss.
May the windowsills of Winchester shine.
Cover well.
The walls of Birmingham, white, clean of knee and ham, and the skirting boards of pine have a long line. So brush in hand, decorate this land with the best way.
The sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's... Boy, what's your game? Oh, the sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's... Hello, darling, coming out to play.
We can't control the British weather. Thank goodness we can control gas. Controllable, economical gas. The heat of the moment.
Before I used a Reach toothbrush, this was the only way I could reach my back teeth. But my wife didn't like it. But now I have my Reach toothbrush with its specially angled neck, a happy wife, and very clean teeth.
Reach from Johnson & Johnson.
Introducing the best value Metro and Maestro you can buy. The new Metro and Maestro Surf Specials. Just £4,960 for the Metro and under £6,500 for the Maestro. Sporting their own unique graphics. They come with sunroofs, heated rear windscreen, and one other very useful extra. 1,000 air miles. Free.
At Radio Rentals, we rent televisions and videos for all your favorite programs. Our latest rental model also offers a variety of programs, though not all of them interesting viewing.
I wonder why they're called Radio Rentals.
And now here is the 9 o'clock news.
Time to get to work, George.
Yes, Phil.
If you were George and Lil, which house would you choose to burgle?
This something, George. No one to tell me that.
When you're out for the evening, do yourself a favour. Leave a light on in the downstairs room. It could stop George and Lil calling round.
Good night's work, hey, Lil. Hey, Lil, we've been done.
George, you should have left the light on.
Yeah, there's some funny people about.
Don't forget, leave a light on in the downstairs room.
Stop!
There's some funny people about.
Whitechapel, 100 years ago. A killer stalks the streets as the police close in.
The Ripper has struck again. What did you say this man's name was?
Stevenson, John Leslie Stevenson. He's chief of surgery at St. Bartholomew's.
I'm afraid he's also chief of surgery in Whitechapel.
A time machine provides an escape for the Ripper.
90 years ago, I was a freak. Today, I'm an amateur.
Inventor H.G. Wells pursues a notorious killer through Time After Time, next Thursday at 11:35 on Anglia.
Welcome to the future world.
In the age of convenience, why settle for less than a complete guide to what's on ITV and Channel 4 with fascinating background to programmes? This week, how they recreated revolutionary Paris for A Tale of Two Cities. Katharine Hepburn at 81, talking about her 27-year love affair with Spencer Tracy. Why this is proving to be a vintage year for Gwen Taylor. Your chance to win a trip to Los Angeles to see Phantom of the Opera. In the age of convenience, why settle for less than TV Times?
TV Times.
Programmes for an entertaining Friday evening on Anglia. The exam results are out in Home and Away at 6:30, but not everyone is pleased. At 7, find out how your home could feature in Through the Keyhole's next series. A Ticket to Ride at 7:30 brings murder and intrigue to a pair of intrepid travel writers in Malta. Comedy with a cutting edge in Surgical Spirit at 8:30, and business with a hard edge at 9 in Gentlemen and Players. That's Friday evening's entertainment on Anglia.
And here on Anglia Through the Night, just ahead of Crime Story, the latest news from ITN.
China's Communist Party leader appears to have threatened repercussions against students on hunger strike. He made his comments during a visit to a hospital where protesters are being treated. Soldiers of China's elite 38th Army have apparently refused to intervene in the anti-government protests in Beijing. Their general is said to have been sacked. This latest report on the hunger strikers is by Bernard Shaw of CNN.
From the Great Hall of the People, Premier Li Peng and Zhao Ziang, the Communist Party leader, unannounced, walked among these students, tried to comfort them, and then inside a bus, party leader Zhao Ziang spoke to them using a megaphone. Zhao Ziang said that he understood that theirs is a very complicated situation. He said, you're still young, and it's not right to do this to your bodies. And very ominously, he said, I'll let you come back without repercussions if you stop this, if you stop the hunger strike. He also said that there is a possibility that something might come of this that the students might not like.
The Soviet republics of Estonia and Lithuania have declared economic independence from the Kremlin in a move likely to put them on a collision course with Moscow. The parliaments of the two Baltic states, pushing for self-rule, approved measures giving their governments full control of their budgets and all industry. Crowds have been on the streets waving the flags of the once independent republics. Ex-President Marcos of the Philippines has had emergency surgery for kidney failure in Honolulu. He also has pneumonia. According to a Marcos spokesman, he's been given only a 2% chance of surviving the surgery. He's been in hospital since mid-January.